Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. So today, a pencil review. We're looking at the Harvest number 2 by Musgrave. So this is a popular pencil for Musgrave, and up to now, I have reviewed the Musgrave number 1 pencil, which I like very much, and I have reviewed the Musgrave Professional number 2 pencil. This is not that. This is the standard or regular Musgrave number 2 pencil. So it's very hard just at a quick glance to make a distinction between the two, but I think once we have them next to each other, the imprint, from everything I can determine, is completely identical. The difference is the ferrule. The ferrule is different with the number 2. Looks like the imprint is positioned a little bit different as well once you put them sort of end to end here. But the Professional is a great pencil, very nice. I like this pencil and I recommend it. It's a nice writing pencil. I believe that it's also in cedar, the Professional, where the standard Musgrave is not cedar. And here, again, I think you can see the difference in the wood between the Professional and the standard or regular Harvest. This pencil is less expensive. So what are we getting for that price? We're going to see. But today we're going to look at the standard Musgrave Harvest number 2. And like its counterparts in the Harvest line, it is a hexagonal pencil. Yeah, and you can feel those sort of sharp, pronounced Musgrave corners. They are there, no doubt about it. And it has a sort of a bronzy colored ferrule with a real handsome, I think, burgundy stripe that goes around. It's crimped on the pencil. The eraser is crimped on the ferrule. It is imprinted on one side in gold foil, Harvest Bonded Lead, Musgrave, USA, number 322. And I'm not sure if this is fir or what the wood is that they're using. It's a fairly lightweight pencil. And it is in traditional sort of... Color looks a little brighter under these lights than it is in reality. It is more of a golder tone, but you can, here we go, look at that. If I give it a little shadow from the light, there we go, you'll see more of its sort of color. But anyways, I'm going to get some paper, and we're going to give this Musgrave Harvest number 2 a little spin. So we'll do a little writing here. There. Musgrave Harvest. very much a feel of a standard number 2 HB. Well, it's not as quite as smooth or as dark as the Musgrave Professional. It's still a nice writing pencil. Reminds me very much of the kind of pencils that were fairly commonplace around when I was growing up and in school. Okay, let's see how we do. Very little smudge drag on this pencil. So, I would say it's fairly smudge resistant. There isn't a lot of smudging going on here. It's not particularly super dark or super soft. It really is a medium pencil. Here's our attached eraser. Let's see how we do with that. Well, you know, okay. It's what I would call serviceable. Is it the best possible erasing job? Probably not, but how about if we try some of our favorite block erasers on this pencil? So, there's the attached, there's the Pentel, does a good job. There's the Staedtler Mars, also good. What do we got here? A Dixon Pink Carnation. Pretty good. An Arch foam eraser. Nice. What else might we have? How about a gum eraser? You know, they're all doing a really, I would say, good job. Magic Rub. Nataraj. You know, I think if we look across, overall, we see a pretty clean, again, we started with the attached eraser, but so little points off for that, but really the block erasers, all of them did a really good job. So the attached eraser, not great, but The others, I would say, did a fine job. It's an erasable pencil, certainly. Let's try a little bit more writing. I might argue that perhaps Musgrave should consider making the professional version of this somehow maybe a little bit more physically distinctive, rather than just putting a different ferrule on it. Not that there's anything wrong with how it looks, but it is so much of an upgraded pencil. It seems that it should look a little more upgraded. That's just me. Again, the corners are very much in Musgrave style. They are sharp. There's no getting around that. All in all, a solid writer, really. Mm-hmm. I would say point retention is probably about average. Getting close to needing a sharpen here, but here it is. Overall, a good, solid writing pencil. You're not going to get the cedar scent and a buttery, smooth kind of experience as the graphite connects with the paper. But it is a fairly smooth pencil. It leaves a nice line on the paper, sharpens well, erases beautifully with most block erasers. So that is the Harvest, the standard Harvest by Musgrave. made in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and a good pencil. I like the number 1 maybe a little more than this, only that's a personal preference because it is just a bit softer and a bit darker. But the number 2, the regular number 2 Harvest is a solid pencil. So thank you for spending some time with me as I took a look at this pencil. If you like what I do, please share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you again real soon, right here on Always Analog.